Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. We're on Juno Beach. Let me go ahead and increase the brightness. Juno Beach night. Yes, let me go ahead and adjust the bottom logo just a smidgen. I can actually decrease that size just a little bit, just to put there at the bottom right-hand corner so everybody knows what they're watching. Competitive Helios, baby. Doesn't get much better than this. Alright, we'll turn that stuff off. We'll be good. But yes, we're trying out a whole bunch of Juno Beach stuff lately. Due to... Oh, let me just check one more thing. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Yes, doing a whole bunch of experimentation when it comes to Juno Beach. Juno Beach Night, I think, runs better for console than Juno Beach Day, at least from what we've seen so far. Full truck down below. We have the midpoint of Le Soleil. We have not seen the left side. It's been either middle or right. One long-range rocket. Let's go just take a look at the Piat. Oh, okay, nobody home. Nobody home. You know, one day we're going to find something. We're going to get lucky. Somebody's going to nail it. We're going to get a truck, and everybody's going to celebrate. Ooh, let me turn down the sensitivity, actually. Oh, somebody got... Let me turn down the sensitivity because it's from the gameplay sensitivity. Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's much better. But yes, for those of you just joining me, I'm your host tonight, Smithers, for this mixed console competitive event here on Juno Beach. Just getting started. Pretty quiet. I don't think one single bullet has been fired yet. Oh, potato. Vida. Okay, and the Canadians looking good. They got 3 garrisons off of the opening. The Axis have only 1, so... Oh, no, we got 2. Okay, gotta get used to these new borders. Okay, the first cap goes to the Canadians. Just keep the camera here for a second, everybody. I'm going to just change a few things. 1 second. Okay, that's better. Oh, let me go put up tonight's poll. Everybody's learning all the different nuances of Juno Beach still. What's a good hard cap, or what's a good building? Maybe some sneaky spots in the hedgerows. Where do the tanks fit the best? What are good peeking angles? Everybody's still exploring. Beautiful night sky. We'll just get a little bit of no HUD ASMR action going. Okay. We'll do that occasionally over the course of the match. Wait till figure out where the big action spots are. Panzer IV going to the wheat field over there to our right. Map situation. Looking pretty even. No pressure on fourth. Everything is okay back here. And of course, all commanders learning the proper or the best airhead spots too. Every map has their own. There's some really. I mean, you could drop airheads in the church on SME, certain buildings on other maps. Not too sure if you could drop them on the church on Juno yet. There's the church right back there. Gonna have to do some experimentation. There have been a few comp games, I think, on Juno so far, but no official league matches. Canadians. And this is a strong point where rocket to the back of the P4. And that's the big thing with update 21. Rocket into the engine. And it's total. Butternut coming over here to the right. Oh, good shot right right before able to get it on. We got this little river here that is crossable, separating the different areas here around the hard cap. First heavy should be coming up momentarily. Got some action over here to our right side. You could feel the little bit of jitteriness around as I scroll through on console. I haven't casted... Oh, yeah, no, I haven't casted any PC games yet on Juno. All been console so far. Welcome, welcome everybody on in. Thank you for joining me on this Tuesday night. Pretty quiet over here. This is the church I'm talking about. Is there two churches, actually? We have this church, and then there's another one? Is this... You can get inside this church, I'm assuming? Yeah, you can. I don't know if you could drop an airhead in here, though. Invisible walls on those barns. Oh, and those berms. Oh, okay, I haven't seen that just yet. Yeah, I have to jump in a pub match and play it myself and just see what I could find. Yeah, I could, when I'm cruising around the admin cam, I could definitely feel the lag. Just a little bit on the night. It's more so on the day that I get the feel for it. A little bit of camp pressure on 4th. Just got a couple blueberries around there. It's like a whole bunch of mini long range, like a bunch of short distance engagements. It's very interesting. There's not really a map like that where you have just these little battles across, but yet there's a lot of room for maneuvering. Take a look at the aerial view, see what we got happening here. Access control that wheat field. Blueberries to the opposite side. Able to maintain some good hard camp weight. Airhead called in down there by 4th towards east side. Oliveira. With the engineer kit about to go up against Zero Drama. Takes him out with the MP40. The airhead is going to be landing back here. Sebas, pretty close to it. Strafe run goes through. Does get one. I don't think Sebas knows. Oh, the airhead's going to land over there. Nobody's got it. Wait, Latin. Latin May. Latin. Going around. Looking. Okay. Has him. There we go. Okay, so the airhead will be dismantled. There you have it. Taken care of, and the access should be just fine. Canadians have been able to gain a little bit of ground, but not too much. We got this blueberry pocket down here to the bottom. And we have to start naming these places as well. All maps have their typical names for various spots, but Smolensk is... We don't have any really names for Smolensk because it's very rarely played because it's not too... it's not too optimized either. By the way, I did just publish a Update 20 after action report sort of video. And we're at the end of it. I did ask the devs if they're watching it to take a look at the performance. Please, please, please. If it's possible. Coltox. Lying low there. So be sure to check that video out. And maybe comment, hey devs, please. Take a look. Please, please, please. For the sake of console, who loves this game? I know so many console players. But then again, in the background, kind of wondering how much work it would take to redo what they need to do to make it optimized. Kotax holds his fire, shoots him right in the back. Arate. Dano gonna hear those shots. Mine's placed to the opposite side. Round comes into the top left there. Cooper gets shot. Do another aerial view. Got one tank over to the back. The heavies should be up on the front line. This is going to be a Firefly. WRT crew. In this one, Vitor. Gavarro. And Deguino. Going across the bridge. I haven't noticed any... I guess a good thing about this map is I haven't noticed any weird collision physics. That's a good sign. I haven't seen any tanks flip. I mean, let me know if you all have seen any tanks flip. I haven't noticed anything. I think this will be my 6th match casted on this. 5th or 6th. Strafer run going to the back to protect that garrison. Charlie squad still hanging out by there. The action has begun to spread out a little bit. Axis have been forced back. Gangster Gumbo says, I dropped an airhead on the East Coast and it landed inside a building and none of my team could leave. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. Panther exchange. I'm surprised we still see Panthers, but Panthers exchanging some shots with the Firefly. Firefly nails it. Oh man, I remember there were some buildings on like SME, SMDM where you would put an OP next to something like a greenhouse that have a closed door, and you would get stuck inside. I think they started to open all the doors on the greenhouses, if I remember correctly. Recon plane coming up over the front. Everything looks nice and steady. We have Jig Squad over there to the far right, coming around. Looking for maybe to put up an Axis garrison in just a moment. Rambo. Sees Burazuka. Just a friendly. But aesthetically, Nikolai. Oh, very interesting. I went down on the water, and then I come back up and it's super dark, and then it gets okay again. Maybe it's because on admin cam I'm drowning. I'm assuming that is. But Nikolai taking a swim, able to hold his breath for probably 3 or 4 minutes now, doing a solid job, buddy. Very impressive. Or it could be a little bit scared of the battle around all these Shvedi Brazilians tonight. Cooper. Slowly peeking here. Oh! Unexpected. There's the lamp of Juno. All praise the lamp of Juno Beach. STG. Gets him right in the rears. But from a casting standpoint, it looks like Juno looks very nice. Like it's, the middle of it is very aesthetically pleasing. Like I have a good time casting on this. But yeah, they gotta, yeah, the performance, you gotta get this taken care of. Because it's one of those things where you hate to see him abandon a map. Oh! Peppa. On fire a little bit. Okay. Doing okay. Burger Baron pushes forward. Gonna hear the radio over to the opposite side. Gotta go for the garrison. 1, 2, 3 seconds lock. Nobody will be coming in unless Latin. Oh, sees him a little bit too late. And the garrison gets burned. Schunt. Cleans up Zeral. A lot of mini engagements tonight. Like there was a little bit of, there was a very condensed beginning, but now everybody is spread out. We'll take a look at the map here in a second. If we zoom out here, a lot of little mini battles going around. And that's one thing that teams are going to have to get used to on this one is the difficulty of figuring out how to form a line. With all the bends and turns, buildings. Is a line even possible on Juno Beach? Or will you just have to deal with infiltrations everywhere? Kind of like Mortagne. Mortagne is one of those maps where it's so hard, obviously, to monitor everything. But we have some Axis spawns over there to our left side. We got a medium. Sherman right there. I mean, there's just all these little battles going on, man. There's no... Yeah, there's no real concentration of anybody. You have 2 people here, 3 people over there. You have these raspberries potentially have a chance to get back into the hard camp. And we get these these nice little one-on-one times where you're just chilling. You got the stars above you. And it's just a nice time. Half-tracked rocked. Yandere. Fight misses. Misses again. Yup. Oh, shoots it right in the back. The garrison's clear. Raspberries look good. Blueberries on the attack down there. One tank did go in the river, though, it looks like. Somebody got a little bit too... wanted to test the waters. Okay, we have a bombing run coming in over there on middle with an airhead combination. Axis giving it a shot. They may have wiped out 3 of their own raspberries. Oh no. Stuka lands over here to our left, and it takes out the half-track that we saw earlier, everybody. No camp progress on mid, no camp progress on 4th. Everybody finding their nice hedgerow spot. Nice and tucked away. Spandula, come around. Cantu! Oh, that's right, he was going for the garrison. That's the feeling sometimes when you see that Gary, you just get so excited you forget to look around for the enemy and you want to dismantle it oh so bad. But the enemy is right there. Takes you out. Braghetti thinking about maybe a satchel against the building. Maybe not, maybe not. Firefly is nice and safe for right now. Do have 2 potential satcheliers around though. And that's one thing about Juno that I noticed is that, I mean, the tankers aren't going to have an easy time. There are just so many spots where the infantry can leak on through, slip around. And I mean, tanks are going to have to stay by outposts and garrisons. Any chance they get, Rebel with the flamethrower to the back gets 1. Nostalgia holds things low and gets Rebel right in the back, prevents him from hurting the environment by taking out any more of those trees. Do an aerial view real quick. See, we have the river to our left and the river to our right, dividing the hard camp a little bit. Camp progress still was coming on 4th, just a smidgen. Well, almost halfway, actually. Axis beginning to get it back. We'll go over here and check out 4th. But yeah, so many little areas that you can have battles in. The lamp of Juno has spoken. Kamikaze. Going over to the right. Gets the satchel on the tank. Through the wall. Maybe. Oliviera, everybody's backing up, but they may be a little bit too close. I think he's trying to warn them, be like, hey, guys, get back. There's a satchel on that tank. At least I think it was. We didn't see any... Okay, there we go. Okay. Medium Sherman taken care of. Okay. 4th is okay. Still got the garrison over here for the Canadians. Blueberries over here to our left side. Yeah, once we get a official sort of big time tournament match on this one, I'm going to be so curious to see what kind of strategies the teams have. Number 1, I think, is going to be finding what the good MG spots are. Understanding, okay, here, this is where you can cover this lane, that lane, and teams will map out which MG spots give what coverage on the map. You get your MG spots up, then you start thinking about, okay, well, maybe we can minimize our presence here, push forces, and distribute them this way, that way. I mean, but there's so many hedgerows, and I don't know if you have that many good elevation spots where you can monitor a whole bunch, because you can't get in this church tower. I think we talked about that already, but there's no entrance to this one. This is just, yeah, it's not like SME or, yeah, SME church where you have a really good view. Oh, I wish they would make this accessible, because that's what's nice about a lot of these maps, is having that. And then we have the church over here. Let's go take a look. I don't think I checked this church yet. Let's see. Can you get in this one? Oh, you can. Okay, so this church you can get into. Yeah, okay. So in this one, you could put an MG up here and have them monitor. But, you know, obviously it depends on where your point is. But they have a pretty good amount of sight lines through this. A lot of stuff to duck around, though, for the infantry that's pushing forward. That's definitely going to be a focal point, though, for a lot of teams. There isn't a second level here, is there? That'd be really cool, but... Okay, yeah, no second level. A lot of things to strategize around this. But, of course, we got to see what the Vietnam progress is going to be like, too. As that will interfere with... Sort of will clash with the remaining leagues. I'm curious as to what's going to work out that way. As far as what the mix is going to be. I'm starting a podcast here soon. Just a little thing I could just talk and not have to worry about an extensive amount of video editing. For those of you that want to hear me yap, I'll finalize the name tomorrow. So far on the poll on my channel, I think the leader right now is Command Temp, but I'm leaning towards Blueberries and Bullets, which is in a very close second. Because I want to keep the name general enough, but also refer to Helios. Spawn Wave I thought would have a lot more votes, but Blueberries and Bullets has a nice ring to it. I like Blueberries and Bullets. And this tank is moving back here. Maybe they're out of ammo. They're going to go reload. I'm assuming that's the case. Got a new one coming on up. Rigetti may be a little bit confused. You will get a POV of Rigetti. See if he's able to... Oh, the map changed. Interesting. I won't lock... Oh, the tank gets stuck. Rigetti. Oh. Smoke shells, possibly. It's a two-man. I don't think they have a spotter. I don't think he's in the spotter seat. Pretty sure he's in the gunner. Rigetti's going to give exchange. I think, yeah, they were testing out the smoke. That's what it was. There's a smoke. Rigetti confused. Maybe. Yeah. He's not going to be able to catch up to him. He's still going to give chase. King Scrumbo. I love the variation all over the map. Yeah, there's so much, man. There's a lot of different levels. It's not like a lot of other maps in Helios where you say, okay, well, we control this, we control that, and we box the enemy out. And then we'll do this and then this. I mean, there's a lot. Oh, Rigetti. Oh, no, nobody's going to go on the ground. No, Rigetti. Oh, Rigetti. Oh, he's got to dismantle it now from the ground. He's going to give it another shot. Don't forget, new players, you can dismantle and pick up your satchel if you accidentally do this, like Rigetti is here. Okay, Rigetti picks it up. He's going to go for round number 2 here. Okay, Rigetti. Oh, perfect, buddy. Look at that. And a second chance pays off. Rigetti. Nice job, buddy. Rigetti representing OCL, the Brazilian team. Firefly in a nice little sneaky spot. Actually, not too sure if they can get out of that. I think they're trying. But I think they're about to go Baba-Badooey. The Rigetti satchel. Oh, no, there they go. There they go. And... Rigetti. There we have it. Okay. And Firefly goes Baba-Badooey. Oh, Rigetti has to be so happy. Cowboy eats a rocket from Cantu. Beautiful. Damn. Yeah, so much variation in Juno. And when's the last time you saw a tank go off a main road into a creek like that? And find a position to actually shoot. Precision strike landed all the way back there. I think it went towards a garrison, I'm assuming. It's all the way down here to the bottom. Yep, that was the garrison spot. I think we saw before. If you're just joining me tonight, everybody, I am your host, Smithers, for this mixed console event here on Juno Beach night. So far, we have seen one camp going to the Canadians. And it's been just a nice exploratory phase of Juno Beach. Checking all the different nooks and crannies, seeing if players find something new that maybe we haven't seen yet, as of course everybody's checking all these things out. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. If you have any questions, go drop those in the chat, or of course, if you're watching this afterward, feel free to leave a comment. Blueberries clearing out building by building. Courtyard by courtyard. Vagos. What a non-space to clean everything up, but the Axis are winning the camp race, everybody. Let's go see what their presence looks like around here. Got a good mix of blueberries and raspberries. Droga. Oh, get Spence. But the Axis. Oh, the Canadians are the Canadians are winning this. Raspberry's trying to come into the back. Trying to come back to fourth. Arinto. Dies low. Bombing run on its way, but I believe it's going to be a little bit too late. Big spawn wave there. Bombing run goes through. Gets a couple. Oh. And the Canadians go up 4-1. Fifth point. Right down to the bottom. We got one garrison over there to the west. I don't think it will be a serious cap. Just gonna have a little bit of flirting going on, and that's about it. Butternut, Cantu, working their way in. Verna, Burger Baron. More blueberries coming from the northeast off of that garrison, and they're out here for blood, man. Even though this is just a casual event, Canadians want to get this done and over with. Gustavo, Rodster, dealing fun. Everybody's just Pushing it. 50% cap now. Okay. Access reinforcements on their way. Pouring in from across the road. More blueberries over there to the right, though. If they can win just a few gunfights. More raspberries still left. Oh, man. Remember, the Axis already used their bombing run for the defensive fourth, everybody. So that's going to be on cooldown. Blueberry's holding the line. Raspberry's trying to come back in. They'll need a few frags here. They got about 7 seconds. Oh, one clutch rocket there stops the cap. Mamma mia. Okay, they bought him some time. They're coming across. Oh man, it's so cool catching those frags on stream where you see how close it is and the rocket comes in, takes him out, and the cap stops. Cap restarts though, but this time the Axis have a lot more bodies coming back to the area. Do we have anything that the Axis should use? I mean, the raspberries are pouring on in, man. They should be... Okay, they stopped it. They stopped it again. Oh, man, what a good fight. And it looked like we're going to see a quick 45-minute 5-0. But it does stop. It does stop. Okay, now the Axis got to counterattack. Marines for life, 67 with the flamethrower. Gets shot right in the back. Okay, now the Axis begin to pour on back here. Clearing out little by little. The Canadians still have the garrison up there to the top right. Some Germans into the hard camp. One medium Sherman coming around. They're booking it, man. We got a POV of the Sherman. When people are all together like that, there's so many markers that show up. TJ says, tell the devs to lower the volume to the ambient noise on the beach for the Canadian side. There's so much going on with absolutely nothing around. Yeah, I noticed that too. That was very strange. Yeah, because I thought it would die down. Because on SMDM, you have the opening planes, but then they go away and it dies down. It's like, okay. But on Juno, I forgot to mention that in the video. But I'll put that in a comment. Or if you want to comment, feel free. But I'll try to add that in a pinned comment and see how many people. Or yeah. See if just let everybody know that I forgot to put that in there. Camp progress continuing on 5th yet again. We'll get a POV. The raspberries trying to make their way back here. Rocket comes into a tank. Oh, a Firefly got taken out. That's big. Get a POV of the Axis though. Pushing on forward. Are they still camping? Okay, they're still camping. We'll keep this on just because of the cap weight sensitivity here. We could turn off for a second. Thank you, Dapper Dan Man. Appreciate that, buddy. That progress did stall. Cooper on the MG. Axis pretty much have full control, just the Canadians have a tiny sliver there. We'll do an aerial view here real quick. Tank right across the road. Took care of all of them. Axis have some good probes over here on the left side. You got a Love Squad up there to the northeast that's being chased down by Love and Fox. I mean, doesn't look too bad. They gotta figure out a way maybe to get a light tank or something to take out that garrison to the northeast. Because that is what the Canadians are heavily relying on right now. Into the trenches we'll go. Sakana. Cooper. Back on the MG. The Axis got to get like a Puma or a Luke's just to go over here to the right and run through the hedgerows and try to clear these spawns. If they could do that, they would relieve a lot of pressure on 5th. Because right now they're in this weird sort of diagonal defense. They got to push right here, but these guys can't help, and there's a lot back here trying to hold them off. Flamethrower. Patos. Dapper down. "31 minutes left to go." It's been all Canadians so far, everybody. Up 4-1, 2 captures. Axis looking for some kind of comeback power. Swiss to our left. Taking a second to bandage. Swiss. Here's the footsteps. Oh, misses! Swiss! Oh, gets him! I think it was a grenade tossed? No, no grenade, okay. Whew. Stressful situation there for Swiss. Was that the commander? Was that the commander? I don't know if that was. I mean, I don't think it was. I think it's a squad lead. Okay, so Swiss will hold the position right there. Oh no, it takes a headshot from Cowboy. Chris and Marcelina's come up, burn the outpost. Chris is going for the garrison. Chris. Oh, and Zato. Oh, down it goes. Okay, will that breathe a little bit of life into the Germans? Let's turn down below. Axis have a pretty good position around here. Marines for life. Up here in the building. Gets one in the wheat field. Misses. Oito. Trying to get him. Oh, and gets the second shot on in. Whew. Burger Baron here in the wheat field. I wish there was a way. I got maybe check my settings. There's probably a way I could take some Gewehr shots to the right. Burger Baron doing a little spin. Trying to just get into some cover here. Yeah, I gotta maybe change it so I get shot in the back. I can adjust the view settings to only see the nameplate right in front of me, and maybe the one that's not too far away that they're shooting at. I gotta figure out what I want to. I'm obviously not gonna play around with that right now, but just experiment with that a little bit. Maybe set up if there's a way I could set that to revert to it for the beginning of the match. Viejo. The Axis looked like they were having a good push, but got shut out yet again by the Canadians. If you're just joining me tonight, everybody, this is a 49 versus 49 mixed console event with mostly Brazilian teams here on Juno Beach. Night. We've seen 2 caps so far going to the Canadians. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that like button real quick if you could, please. We only have 27 minutes left in this one. It's going by quick. Vanna. Going into the smoke. He's not going to stop. He's surrounded by Germans. Does he have a satchel? Vanna. Yes, he does. Okay, let's see how many he's going to get. He's got one, right? Okay, he's not as many as I thought it was going to be. Alan's up top. Got another raspberry over there to our left. Vanna's going to go around. Aim. Satchel's should be going off any moment. I think Vanna will get 2. Yeah. Clears the building, gets 2. Suicide.
I don't see him. How did that go down? With that guy coming up the stairs and both of us here.
Too funny. Alright, camp progress continues on 5th. Okay, there's a bombing run from the Germans. Coming over there to the back, and it does take out that launch garrison. But the Canadians are pretty well in here. They got a ton of outposts. But the Axis bringing back more forces very quickly to deal with this. Yeah, those moments, those special moments when you're able to catch the enemy by surprise, man. Or they catch you by surprise. Right there in the buildings. That's great. That's so good. We got a Daimler moving him out. Nope. Rigetti. No. Martinez. Martinez is like, I don't want anything to do with that. I'm not going to waste my satchel. Oh! Rocket to the back. From Ghostin. That's another thing, too, with Update 20. The recon tanks are back to one shot. They had a brief time where it took 2 rockets to take them out. Not anymore, everybody. Kamikaze with some flamethrower action on Staufen. Oh! Saba trying to go for the knife! Not able to get it. Cap progress continuing again. I mean, the Canadians have had constant pressure on 5th, man. Damn. The Axis haven't had a break. Bombing run coming in from the Canadians. Gets a little chunk there. Just enough to start a little bit of cap play. They got 5. They got 5. A competitive average being 3. progress once again hits over 50%. Oh, a big spawn away from the airhead down below. Got about 5 in here, Yadre. Come on, Yadre spent a couple rockets. Oh, a couple Piat rounds from Huku. Burger Baron. Camp progress still continuing. Approaching the 90% mark. Strafing run goes through. Do the Canadians have it this time? They got a bunch of blueberries in the hard cap. And... oh, they do. The Canadians win at 5-0. Oh, man. Damn, the Axis tried. They really did. They got so much. They pulled so many bodies back so many times. But the Canadians were just too much tonight. Too much. Curious what the frag differential was at the end of it. Kind of wonder what that turned out to be. But everybody, well, thank you for joining me for this nice casual Tuesday night here in Juno Beach. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that like button if you could, please. If you haven't subscribed already, consider it. I stream a whole bunch, and with Vietnam coming up, it'll be a whole bunch more. And if you have any questions, go and leave a comment down below. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me tonight. And I will... oh, but if you want to check out my video, you're going to put it in chat real quick. Feel free to check it out. Okay, everybody, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.